What are you going to include in a mailer you send to dentists you're interested in buying practices from? I've got 3 S's: specificity, seller's shoes, and sincerity. And yes, technically I know that's 4 S's, just roll with me for a minute. All right, specificity is gonna look a little bit different based on what type of mailers you're gonna send. You've got 2 choices when you send mailers. You can do mass mailers or you can do targeted mailers. Mass mailers are what credit card companies do. You get mail like this every day. It's junk mail, and the strategy is from Capital One or Chase or some credit card company is send as many mailers to as many people as possible and hope we get 1% of the people who receive this piece of mail to respond to us. And the same numbers tend to be true for dental mailers. The way that this typically happens is a dentist will get a list of every owner of a practice in North Carolina, or they'll get every owner in these zip codes. And they'll usually get it from the American Dental Association or the State Dental Board or something like that. And they will get names, addresses, and then they will print a stack of postcards or letters and stuff the envelopes. And then they'll send as many mailers as possible to as many dentists as possible using the same theory that credit card companies use. I hope I hear back from 1, 2, 3% of the people I send these mailers to. So your strategy when using mass mailers is to be specific. All right, the specific on a mass mailer is to be specific about what you want. If you're looking for a fee-for-service focused practice, say it. If you're looking for a minimum of 4 operatories, say it. If you're looking for something specific about the geography, the location, number of operatories, square footage, focus in dentistry, be as specific as you can, because that is going to resonate with the person who opens that mailer, and they're going to be more likely to contact you and talk with you about the possibility of buying their practice. So specificity with mass mailers means to be specific about what you want. Specificity when it comes to targeted mailers is a little bit different. Okay, now let's talk about what targeted mailers are for a second. Targeted mailers are, instead of sending 1,000 mailers to the 1,000 dentists in the Vermont area, you're going to actually pick and choose the dental practices that you're interested in based on your own knowledge, some Google searching, health grades, whatever tool you have to filter down to a list of dentists in the specific area that you're interested in. And once you have that list, you're actually going to go practice by practice, and you're going to use some specificity to talk about what it is you like about that practice. Did you like how many Google reviews they got? Were you really impressed with the quality of their website? Was their reputation just such that you heard about them all the way from dental school on, and you can't wait to talk with them about their practice? Be both specific about what you're looking for, yes, but also be specific about the practice that you're talking to or you're mailing. The specificity when it comes to targeted mailers is really important. It's key because not only does it show that you're targeting them specifically, but that you've put some thought into your mailer. The targeted mailer is targeted. It's specific to that individual. So specificity is number 1 when it comes to how you're gonna do mailers. So you might as well throw another S in there. Specificity means seriousness. Okay, enough with the S's, but let's get to the seller's shoes. Seller's shoes means put yourself in the shoes of the person you want to receive this letter, this postcard, whatever it is you're mailing out to people, and ask yourself, if you were a 30-year practice veteran in the location that you're interested in buying, if you owned that practice for 30 years and you got a piece of mail, would you be excited to look at and open or read or respond to this mailer that you're getting, right? Is it interesting? Does it catch your attention? Does it look professional? Put yourself in the seller's shoes and try to outguess or try to think through what that seller would be interested in responding to. Yes, you're implicitly offering to buy something from them. That in and of itself has some value, no question about it. But you gotta think one layer deeper. It's more than just the amount of money you could potentially pay this person. It can be about the legacy. It could be about the clinical focus. It could be taking care of patients in a specific geographic area and treating them like family, just like the seller has. Whatever it is that you feel like you can bring to the practice, talk about it. Put yourself in the shoes of that seller and really highlight that and help them see why responding to you is a great idea. All right, sincerity. Sincerity is closely tied to the seller's shoes, but this is something that I have learned through some experience with dentists who've sent a lot of mailers and not gotten great responses. As we dug through the mailers that didn't get as good response rates, I noticed a common element was that the buyers were trying to work from a template. They were trying to work from a checklist in order to find a practice, and they weren't being sincere about either their background, what they valued, why they were interested in that specific area. The sincerity was missing, and the recipients of those mailers could feel it. As a result, those dentists that sent those mailers just didn't get as good a response rate, and then, of course, didn't see the types of practices they were interested in. Sincerity both is what you're interested in, why you're interested, and it's also when you're interested to buy. How soon, how willing, how urgent. Is this about the money for you? Is it about the patients? Is it about the clinical challenge? What is it about you that makes you tick? And why are you in dentistry? Why do you want to own? Be sincere and be open about what it is that makes you tick, and you'll be surprised. Sellers will really resonate with that, and you'll see a higher response rate to those mailers. So just to recap, you've got the 3 S's. You've got specificity, seller's shoes, and sincerity. If you have all 3 of those elements, no matter how you send your mailers, whether it's postcards, letters, I saw one gal that did gift baskets. By the way, her response rate was like 90%. Those 3 elements are key. And you're gonna see a lot more success and the high likelihood that you get great responses from sellers with great practices that are interested in talking with you and potentially selling you their practice. Good luck, and if I can help in any way, check out dentalbuyeradvocates.com for my contact information, my calendar. We even have sample mailers for you. You can see how other dentists have done it. I'd be happy to share those with you. Reach out anytime, and good luck.